Hello there. So the next target for financial sanctions is Putin's Russian gold reserves. The Kremlin has accumulated a sizable tonnage of gold that it's holding in reserve in case it needs to sell it off to continue keeping the Russian economy going or fund the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. And according to worldpopulationreview.com, the top 10 global holders of gold bullion reserves in 2022 are: in top spot is the United States with 8,134 tonnes. Second is Germany with just over 3,300 tonnes. Then Italy with just under 2,500 tonnes. And fourth is France. And then Russia in fifth place with 2,299 tonnes. Then China, Switzerland, Japan, India and the Netherlands with 612 tonnes. Now Putin has been steadily accumulating gold. He likes gold and was the first Russian Prime Minister to tour the Moscow Gold Storage Vault. And that 2,299 tonnes of Russian gold is worth something like 95 billion quid, or approaching 130 billion US dollars. And where's the UK in all of this? Well, we're not. When he was Chancellor, Gordon Brown sold off most of our gold between 1999 and 2002 because it was deemed too volatile a commodity. A period called Brown's Bottom because the gold was sold when the price was at its lowest for 20 years, and the UK Treasury has not traded in gold ever since. But we do hold 310 tonnes of gold, way down the league tables. However, the Bank of England does hold gold for everyone else, and with 400,000 bars of gold in its vaults, worth about 200 billion quid, it is the second largest individual holder of gold behind the New York Federal Reserve Bank. Forget Fort Knox. That holds just over half of the US 8,000 tonnes of gold reserves, worth about $6 billion. Anyway, Putin has a lot of gold that could keep his army funded for some considerable time, and US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has therefore been looking into freezing Russia out of the global gold markets, something Boris Johnson also talked about earlier today. That way, Russia may own a lot of gold, but Putin would find it very difficult to sell it unless he was prepared to sell it at a considerable discount. Now, I may be wrong, but as far as I can see, Russia holds all its official gold reserves in two locations within Russia. 2/3 of its gold is in Moscow and 1/3 in St. Petersburg, although it may have more secretly deposited elsewhere around the world. Now, if you wanted to buy Russian gold at the moment, would you accept a piece of paper proving ownership from them, or would you insist on physical delivery? And if the West refuses to buy or sell gold with Russia, then will those like China or India start demanding discounts for any Russian gold they buy, knowing that it is in effect a distressed sale by Russia? Now, I'm no expert, but that, together with Russia dumping gold, might upset the global gold market somewhat. Who knows, it might end up with Russia being forced to sell into a rapidly falling market. In fact, freezing Russian gold could arguably help stabilise the markets. And if you were China, looking to buy cheap gold from Vladimir Putin, would you accept a promissory note, or want the real stuff tucked up safely in Beijing? And taking physical delivery of a large tonnage of very valuable and heavy metal would be a bit of a logistical exercise during these volatile times.